Our week-long series, Oil Sands at a Crossroad, continues. This is the controversial development of Canada's oil sands. And a pair of major corporations are doubling down on their investments. Suncor Energy, Canada's largest energy outfit, approved plans to build a new $13 billion mine after years of delay. Analysts say that this is the biggest investment in the oil sands project to date. Royal Dutch Shell is moving ahead with its plans too, with the new Carmen Creek operation. That's expected to produce up to 80,000 barrels of oil a day. Shell didn't disclose the cost of the project, but analysts estimate it's worth $3 billion, and it's now due to open in 2017. But as others are expanding, Canadian oil sands is struggling. The energy group has chopped its production guidance for the third time this year because of machinery problems. Back here in the U.S., the lobbying effort to get the Keystone Pipeline approved continues. Political support is growing, with the U.S. House of Representatives passing a bill over the summer to approve the pipeline without the president's support. Jessica Stone sat down with one of the project's strongest advocates in Congress.
Hello, I'm Congressman Lee Terry from the state of Nebraska's 2nd District.
Meet the self-proclaimed leader of efforts in the U.S. House of Representatives to get the Keystone XL Pipeline built through 3 American states, including Nebraska.
The Keystone XL Pipeline is a no-brainer. It's passed muster through several environmental reviews.
You have made this your baby.
Yeah.
It's not in your district. And it doesn't, it doesn't even come close to your district. So why make this your big energy project in the U.S. Congress?
I came here to be energy independent, to be able to use our own resources, to not use OPEC oil, to be blunt.
Congressman Lee Terry says Keystone XL will help achieve that independence for the U.S. by bringing oil from the Alberta oil sands to American refineries, where refined products, especially gasoline, can be purchased by the United States.
There is this talk, though, about the possibility that this oil could be exported. Have you talked to TransCanada and others about that?
The answer to your question is yes. I've talked to all those entities, and TransCanada is the facility, the facilitator of moving the oil from the oil sands in Canada to many refineries in the United States, from Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana. Those refineries are going to make it into several products: gasoline, diesel, lubricants. We want the gasoline. That's going to be here in the stay in the United States, most of it.
How can you be sure?
Well,
there's no law that says it can't be exported.
There is no, and there is none, but the law of economics applies. It's a lot cheaper and easier, and many of these facilities already have contracts for the gasoline domestically.
When cowboys and Indians get together to oppose this pipeline, maybe it should tell you something.
Congressman Terry spoke to CCTV America just after this U.S. State Department hearing, where many people who live in the pipeline's path raised concerns about what a leak or spill would mean to their cattle and corn farming.
You know that agriculture is the #1 industry in Nebraska. Aren't you concerned that an oil spill could take away that main industry from the people of Nebraska?
Well, there's no way physically that can happen, okay? That it's just going to take agriculture away from the state of Nebraska.
Well, endanger
Keep on
it.
mind that we already have a Keystone Pipeline that's been pumping oil through that pipeline for a decade now, and the farmers are farming on top of it, and there hasn't been a leak.
But the U.S. State Department's own environmental review shows that the company's existing Keystone 1 pipeline has reported leaking 14 times in just 1 year. TransCanada is spending millions to make its case to build Keystone XL. According to the Center for Responsive Politics, TransCanada Pipeline spent more than $2.6 million lobbying on Keystone XL between 2009 and 2013. Congressman Terry has received more than $300,000 from the oil and gas industry since 2000, though some of his peers have received much more. It's a fact, though, that rankles those who oppose the pipeline in Terry's home state.
One other criticism I've heard from landowners is the money you've taken from the oil and gas industry. $300,000.
Over 14 years, and you know that puts me at the bottom of the Energy Committee, folks.
Please answer the criticism, though. Does that at all affect your objectivity with regard to this pipeline?
No. I came here to be energy independent. I'm going to do it.
Allowing the Keystone Pipeline to be built requires a finding that doing so would be in our nation's interest.
Though U.S. President Barack Obama has said he would approve Keystone XL, provided it does not increase greenhouse gas emissions, Congressman Terry has little faith that Obama will act.
We still have to wait for the president to make a decision, and I just don't think he's going to make one.
You think he's going to leave the decision undone indefinitely and
Yes.
basically hold the project up?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Because that's what the environmental group's ultimate plan is to delay it out of existence.
Do you think that's been effective so far?
They've done a damn good job of it so far.
Jessica Stone, CCTV, Washington.